When's the right time to let go of the results you want? It's an interesting idea. It came up in a call that I had with a couple of my buddies this morning, and one of them is stuck on taking the actions that he knows he needs to do, and yet he couldn't do it. It was really interesting, and we were talking about it, and we had identified where he was, which is somewhere he didn't want to be. And he knew where he wanted to be, what that looked like. And I had him step into that place as if he was there and look back to where he is now and asked him a simple question. Hey, what would you need to do to get to this new place? And he was able to list out the action steps that are required. Like he was like, yeah, I'd have to do this, and then I'd have to do this, and then I'd have to do this, and then I'd have to do this. So he knew what to do. He knew where he was, he knew where he wanted to go, and yet found it impossible to actually do the actions. What were the actions? Emailing some people, asking them whether they were interested in making some money. It sounded like a pretty good deal to me. I was like, dude, this is a good deal. You win, you make some money. They win, they make some money. What's going on? And what was interesting was an attachment to the results. That if he sent the emails, they might say no. And we talked about this, the obvious, very interesting thing from an external perspective, from where I sit. It was like, dude, if you don't send the emails, you're guaranteed to have a no. But if you do, then at least you've got a shot at having a no. Like, let's get you to a no and find out why they didn't say yes, and then we can work on that. But up until that point, it's just like speculation. It's like, dude, you need to take the actions. But I want you to see that he knew what to do. He just was not doing it. And I don't have the fears that he has. He has particular fears about it. He's like, yeah, I'm really scared of this. I'm like, dude, this doesn't look that scary. But I'm not the one with those fears. Other of my fears, shockingly bad. Like I'm paralyzed. And he would look upon it and say, dude, what are you doing? Like, this is not that hard. So that's one of the things I want you to catch. It's like my fears and what I'm fearful of may be completely different from somebody else's. And both of us see the other's fears as ridiculous. It's like, oh, okay. It's pretty funny. But what we got to was a really interesting insight. And that is in sending these emails to let go of the results, just to take the actions. That is the correct time to let go of the results. Is it appropriate to have no target for where you want to go? Well, it is okay if you don't want to have anything live. You don't want to create anything live. If you don't want your reality to change. If you're totally happy with how your life is, fine. Just go, yeah, cool. I'm good. Some people have that. They're like, you know what? I'm dialed in. My life works. It's awesome. This works and this works and this works and this works. I'm not going to change a damn thing. But for many of us, we are stuck in scarcity. We're stuck in pain. We're stuck in suffering. And it's like, I don't want to be here. I am sick of this place. And a lot of effort goes in. Just like my friend. He doesn't want to be in the place that he's at. He knew where he wanted to be, knew the steps, so he knew where he wanted to be. There was a result that he's going for. That's the time to set the results. I'm going to have this set of results, and here's the actions that need to be done. But when you're taking the actions, let go of the results of those actions. So it's a very interesting thing. It's like, no, I gotta have the results to set the direction. Where am I going? Am I going north? Am I going east? Am I going south? Am I going west? Just for an analogy in the physical world. Obviously, this is business stuff, but get the analogy. Okay, I'm going to go north, and when I go north for 1 hour, I will be in this new location. Now, to get to that location, there were action steps, and when taking those action steps, then let go of the results. That's not the appropriate time. You already know what the results are. And here's the actions that need to be done. It's like, just do the actions, and then we can look and see what the outcome is. Up until that point, it's all theoretical. It's all just imagination. It's all just imagined fears. Like, hey, what's the worst that can happen? And check this out. My friend gave the analogy from World War II, Band of Brothers. Don't know if you've seen this. And in it, there's a terrified soldier, and one lieutenant comes and he says, what you have to accept is the fact that you're already dead. And then you'll be able to act as a soldier as required to. Like, if you're a soldier in World War II, your chances of dying are far higher than if you're not in the war. If you're in 2023, chilling at home in front of a computer desk, your chances of dying from an email are pretty small. And I suppose there could be like some heart attack, or there could be some act of God, a stone falls out of the meteor, blows up on top of you, but outside of that stuff, which is pretty out there, chances of death from an email is 0. And yet the fear is so real. And here's the craziest thing. The fear goes away when you take the action. But the suggestion, let go of the results of the action. The results that you want are already set. Here's the actions that are required. Take the action. Take the action. Take the action. Let go of the results. All right. That's all I got for you today. I'm going to go and join a AFL party, which should be pretty cool. Looking forward to that. That's out at sunrise. We've got a whole bunch of friends there. And I think the Brisbane Lions are up at the moment. They used to come from Brisbane a long time ago. So we'll go for Brisbane and we'll see how that game goes. So I hope you're having an awesome day today. Thanks for tuning in. Look forward to seeing you next time.